Yo, we get to see Miles in his new full form with the Vibranium suit. This looks badass. What's interesting here is that T'Challa is going to take Miles to Wakanda to fix his vampiric disease. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 26. Wonderful series going on right now. That Miles has got a Vibranium suit. I hope he keeps it because it looks badass on him. Vulture and Miles are about to fight at Misty Knight's hideout. You're the reason that wedge was driven between Tiana and me, Spider-Man. You don't think busting through a roof through the whole building didn't do that? Silence. You're just a boy with a symbol on his chest. All right, enough talk. Miles and Vulture are fighting on top of the ceiling on Misty Knight's hideout, and we see that Miles' Vibranium suit is able to just take hits from Vulture's, like, you know, sights flying at him. Then down here, Miles starts beating the shit out of him. What's funny as hell is that Miles keeps like toying with them in this fight this whole time, and Vulture kept saying, "Silence, boy." Vulture uses his weaponry and cuts all the steel beams above him, crashing the roof. Starling saves Misty Knight by like grabbing her. Run! Dr. Khan, we would think like, yeah, she's gonna die right from all the support beams falling on her, and she lives. Even Miles right here is like, damn, Doc, drop your workout routine. Because she survived all this shit. Maybe that's showing that maybe she's a metahuman. Who knows? Miles asks the team like, hey, you guys good? And Misty Knight's like, well, not really, because my whole hideout's destroyed, Spider-Man. Vulture comes in going, takes Miles to a road trip to the skies. When they get to like some rooftop of a building, we see Miles use some martial art move. I have no clue what this is. Maybe this is some anime because they always bring that up, but he goes like this. When Vulture gets up, Spider-Man right here is like, I gotta remember what Black Panther said. Venom energy keeps the infection at bay, and this suit channels it, which means all I have to do is find a place to direct it. Vulture's like, what in the amazing? Miles starts whipping his ass and even using his, Vibranium mesh webbing, and Vulture's like, I can't cut through this. Vulture though starts getting the upper hand, I'm assuming with his battle IQ, and starts fighting Miles down, and Miles is trying to channel his energy, but he can't hit it. But then you hear someone talking. What? And all those years you watched me growing up made you think I don't fight my own battles? Starling shows up because this is pretty much her fight. Because Vulture wants to fight Miles right here because he believes he stole his granddaughter from him. Always know how to make an entrance, huh? No jokes out of you. You're still on my shit list. Firecracker, you don't know what you're doing. And Starling's like, yes, I do. You're really choosing him over me? Your own blood? I'm choosing me over you, Grandpa. I don't understand. After all we've been through, after all I've done right by you. With the help of Spider-Man, we see Starling whip her grandpa's ass to a pulp. The whole building falls down. Starling, no, Miles, I got this. What Starling's mad about is that she found out that her grandfather was like a supervillain against Spider-Man and robbed shit and was just a bad person. She's like, I don't care how much you say you love me. I gotta know how to trust you first at the end of the day. Vulture flies off. He's like, I always will love you. And I guess we might see like a different path for Vulture. Who knows yet? Spider-Man and Starling right here reconcile, which I absolutely love this relationship, even though I do like Ms. Marvel and Miles, but this relationship is awesome too. But then Black Panther shows up and he's like, hey, you got any extra clothing at Misty Knight's hideout? And he's like, yeah, I think so. Why? He pops up Wakanda. He's like, listen, I think I figured out a way to fix your disease. And I think what's going to happen is going to be the same thing that T'Challa went through Ananse and like the whole tribal thing. I think that's what's going to happen. I could be wrong, but let me know how you guys feel about this because I hope Miles keeps this suit.